So next thing we're going to look at is flex shrink. And here's what flex shrink does. You're going to see one shrink more than the other, right? That flex 2 is shrinking faster than flex 1. And the important thing to remember about this is we have a 1 and we have a 2. So this is 1, this is 2, this is 1. If you add all that up, it's 4. So this is going to get 1/4 of the shrinking. This will get 1/4 of the shrinking. And then this one gets 2/4 of the shrinking, or 1/2 of the shrinking, right? So that one's going to shrink basically twice as fast, maybe, than the other two combined. And so here these widths were set, and then we shrunk them. What would happen if we had those on flex grow? So let me just copy this example. Whoop, 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 whoop. Ruff, 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 ruff. Meow, meow, meow. Just seeing what he does. We have an interpreter in class. So I like seeing what signs he uses for barking and for meowing and different sounds. It's kind of fun. Oh, that felt good. I was feeling a little bit pooped out today. It's nice to have a little moment of fun. So here we've got the same example, but now let's adjust this code. So we'll open that one, we'll open that one. We'll split this vertically. And what if we had flex grow on these at the same time? So just on our div, we could just say flex grow 1. So on all three of these divs are now going to grow, and we've said the width is 400. What's going to happen? They going to grow? I don't know. They grew. How can we foobar and shoot ourselves in the foot? Max width. What's going to happen? At a maximum, the width is 400 pixels. Max width 1 for whatever reason. So, right? I'll grow, but I can't grow past my max width. Take that off, I'm growing. And you might be like, oh my gosh, how am I going to remember, all these different things and how they interact? My strongest recommendation for learning this is to get a day job where you're actually coding, or a night job where you're actually coding. Like, just find somebody you could start building stuff with, or start teaching a class every day. The point being, the more you use it, the more you'll... And I still don't even know all the answers. Evidently, because I'm having a hard time paying the bills. If I knew all the answers, I wouldn't be. There's max width, right? So you just play with it and you see what happens. What happens if we have width 400 flex grow, and then we start to shrink it? Are those all shrinking the same, or is one shrinking more than the other? Huh? Is 2 shrinking more than 1? Is 2 bigger than 1 right now? Or is 2 the same size as 1? Smaller. Now it's smaller for sure, right? So it's kind of interesting. So it starts shrinking a lot though right there. Like, that is tremendous difference. This, not so much. These are all flex grow 1. I wish there was some way I could dynamically see those widths, but I think we're going to have to do JavaScript to get that. View page, source, inspect. I think we could, let me take it off for mobile. We're at a width of 1200, 1100. So at 1200, they're each 400, right? So right there, they're each 400. I think those are the same. I'm going to do it with a piece of paper. And when I put this on my screen, it goes from one edge of the page to that. And then I come over here, it goes from one edge of the page. Those are the same. So at 1200, those are exactly the same width, all three of them. And then when we get bigger, they're all growing the same. Measuring them again. And measuring them again. They're all still the same width. Because they're all growing 1 to 1 to 1. But it's only at 1200. Notice those little pixels top right corner. It is only at 1200 that shrink kicks in. So at 1200 we're at like homeostasis. Right? We're neither growing nor we're shrinking. When we go above 1200, we grow 1 to 1. When we go below 1200, we shrink, and it's 1 to 2 to 1, right? So it's 1/4, 2/4, 1/4. You're really going to start to see the shrink happen. Right? Now it's really obvious. That's how flex grow and flex shrink do the boogie disco together. What happens if we had this? Flex shrink 1. So they kind of flip-flop. So flex, we have, now when we pass 1200, 3 times 400, our grow is going to be 2, 1, 2, right? So refresh this. Now we're right at 1200. All things are equal. They're all 400. Okay, right? They're all 400. As we grow, it's going to be 2 to 1 to 2. 2, 1, 2. 2/5, 1/5, 2/5. Anybody not know where I got fifths? Because this is 2, this is 1, this is 2. This is 2, flex grow 2. This is flex grow 1, flex grow 1. This is flex grow 2, flex grow 2. 2, 1, 2. Add those up, 5. 2/5, 1/5, 2/5. So if all of the new pixels we get, 2/5 of them go here, 1/5 of them go here, 2/5 of them go here. And we can see that, right? And then flex shrink, we get beneath 1200, and then they shrink as they were doing before, which was shrinking was 1, 2, 1, which is 4, so 1/4, 2/4, 1/4. And I know 2/4 is 1/2, but how many people think that's fascinating? How many people are interested to see how we build web pages with that? How many people want to go eat pepperoni pizza and then, like, you know, watch Blazing Saddles and then, like, drink coffee and play Grand Theft Auto till like 4 a.m. How many people want to do that? Not you. Me either. All right, like this video, hit subscribe. That helps other people find these videos, and that helps other people learn, and that helps me pay the bills. And all you got to do is hit like and subscribe.